today is March the 6th, and it's a day after my birthday. And of course, for my birthday, I did a little book shopping. So I went to Goodwill, Waterfront, and then of course I wanted to get some of the books that I actually wanted for my birthday. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I got, what I'm excited about, and then what I started reading. Okay, so the first thing I want to show y'all is what I got from the Goodwill. These are the 3 books. And the one that I was most excited about was Dear Edward by Anne. I'm not even gonna mess up her name. And I was most excited about this one because I have read Hello Beautiful and Within Arm's Reach by her, and I love them both. Like, she's one of the people that anything that she writes, I'm gonna read it because I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna have some family issues and drama and things you work through. I know it's going to have some deeper themes within the book, and I know it's going to be good. I'm going to get a good story. I'm going to learn something, and I'm going to come out, feeling great about what I just read. And I'm going to love the characters. She writes really good characters. They're flawed, and there's reasons for you to be like, but you end up understanding them and understanding what made them that way, and they end up being likable. She's good at that. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one because I think this is what she's known for, the book that she's known for. And I also think they're gonna make this book like a series or a movie. I actually went to Barnes and Noble. Black folks love to call Barnes and Nobles. But I actually went to the bookstore to get this book like last month. I was just going to get her whole catalog because I love her. And I didn't because Barnes and Noble had the one that said it's going to be a motion picture. You know, they put those tramp stamps on the books. And I was like, I don't want to pay full price for this book if you're going to have this on there. So I was like, I'll just try to find one with like another cover without that. And then I ended up looking up, finding this at the Goodwill for $2.99. And yes, of course, I hate that they do this. And not only do they do it there, they do it here, they do it back here, and then it's here. Like, damn, we get it. But for $2.99, you can't pass that up. And I want to own this book. I want to own all her books. So I definitely got this. I think this book is about a 12-year-old who experiences a plane crash. He actually was on a plane with his brother, I believe, and his mom and dad. Everybody on the plane dies except for him. And then I think we just follow his life through that, like the way he struggles without his family. And I think it becomes like a big news thing, and then he goes through that. So I think this book is like really popular, the most popular one of hers. So I'm excited to get to read this. But if you have not read Hello Beautiful and Within Arm's Reach, you really should. Hello Beautiful was my first introduction to her, and it's funny because I found Hello Beautiful at Waterfront, and I picked it up because I loved the cover. I feel like I should go get it. Oh, please. Okay. This is the Hello Beautiful book. First of all, look at the cover, y'all. I found this at Waterfront. Brand new. Like, nobody even read it. But yeah, I loved this book. It's about 3 sisters in the different lives that they lead. It's really, really good. I learned a whole lot, and then I read this book not expecting some things to present themselves in the book, and they did, and I enjoyed it immensely. So, and I also, after I read it, I looked it up, and then this is like an what do you call it? I'm just gonna say like an ode to Little Women. I think this is kind of along the lines of Little Women, just redone. I forget the word that they use for it, but it's so good, and it made me be like, maybe I should read Little Women. So yeah, loved this book. So got this book. The next book I got is Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. I can say her name. I think I checked it out at the library at some point, but I don't remember reading it, but I do remember what it was about. And it's like, it was about this young Black woman who works as a babysitter to this like influencer, I think she is. And she ends up taking the kid that she's babysitting to this like high-end grocery store. And of course, the family that she works for, that she babysits, is a white family. So she takes the kid to the grocery store, and she gets accused of kidnapping this kid, but there's no like clear evidence of her kidnapping other than she's Black, the kid is white. And I think somebody records it, and like you experience the whole fallout from that through, I think, both of their lenses. So it seems very interesting, and I really want to know, because like you read the premise of the book and I'm like, okay, so why is it called Such a Fun Age? But I hear really good things about this book. I'm excited to get to read it. And I saw this and I was like, what? Give it here. So yeah, it's the book I got from Goodwill. Oh, and it was $2.99. Their hardcovers are $2.99, and I think their paperbacks are $1.99. And the last book that I got is from the Strand. And isn't the Strand in New York? It's so cool, first of all, and I'm going to New York in a couple months, supposed to be. So I'm excited to go to the Strand because I see the pictures. I see people doing videos of them going to the Strand, and I'm just like, I would spend all day in there and also spend all my money in there. But yes, this was also a signed copy. I got this book. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's about these two Black girls who are dancers. One's really good at dance and one not so much. And then one goes into dance, and then one does something different with her life. And I think you follow them and some of the experiences they have. I think that's what this is about. So I'm interested in it. It was $1.99. These are the books that I got from the Goodwill. So I had a good Goodwill time. Now, y'all, I went to our waterfront mission. They have books, and I've noticed they used to have a big selection and then they condensed it. What I'm hoping what they do in Tallahassee is they have like a separate bookstore. And every time I go to Tallahassee, which I just found this out, so the last time I went. But from here on out, every time I go to Tallahassee, I have two places that I go to. I go to Trader Joe's because we don't have one where I'm at, which is tragic. Like, I don't recommend that for anybody. People who have Trader Joe's, cherish it. It's a real blessing. And now I'm going to go to that bookstore because I found some great books from them for really cheap and really great quality. So I went to Waterfront and I got 4 books. And y'all, when I saw these books, I was like, oh, because there was a guy there also looking. And I was like, let me snatch these up real quick. But yeah, let me show you. These are the books that I got from Waterfront. And usually when I go to Waterfront, I don't expect to find books there just because I find them so few and far between. but they were hidden when I went today. So I will show you what I got. The first one I got is I want to say her name right, Shari Lapina book. She Didn't See It Coming. This just came out last year. It's large print, which I could dig it because I can't see. These glasses are not for show. I really can't see, y'all. But yeah, this is what the large print looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but even with the large print, it's not that thick of a book. I got it for $2.95 in great condition. It looks brand spanking new. Okay, so this one is about this wife and mother who ends up going missing. It's like all her stuff was at her house, but she wasn't there. And the husband's like, where the hell is she? And they're trying to figure out like where she is. And the more time passes, the more they figure out stuff, they realize that the condo that they're staying in is full of people that they thought they may have once trusted, but now they all seem kind of suspicious. So, sounds like a good time. The next book I got, I was excited about because I've heard of this book before, and I've been looking at starting to read it. And a lot of Read with Jenna books I gets down with, so I probably will like this book. But yes, I got it for $2.95 at Waterfront, and it's in really good condition. It looks like brand new. This book is set in Missouri in 1975, and it says a poor boy from the wrong side of town emerges as a local hero after saving the life of a wealthy family's daughter. In doing so, he leaves heartache in his wake. He soon discovers the line between triumph and tragedy, and it has never been finer. And the mesmerizing novel about obsession, hope, and love. Y'all open the book. There's 261 chapters in this book, which tells me that not only is it a thick book, but the chapters be like, yes, this is Patch, this is what I did, and then next chapter. Patch is the boy that saves the girl. So it seems like it's gonna be quick chapters, which I enjoy because having a 4-year-old, it's a lot of starting, stopping reading, and it's nothing worse than having like a 30-page chapter and I have to like keep picking it up, I love to like bookmark my books after I'm finished with the chapter. So I go back and be like, yeah, I remember that. We starting off something new. Cool. So all the colors of the dark. Wait, did Kristen Hanna blurb this? I hate when they put stickers here, y'all. That really grinds my gears. Like, who asked y'all to do this? All right. Kristen Hanna has the blurb right here. And it says, kept me frantically turning the pages and somehow made mercy. Oh, Lord. Look. Why did I say mercy? Okay. Keep me frantically turning the pages and somehow made me cry at the end. Brava. Kristen Hanna. That's all you gotta tell me. If you didn't know already, oh, you probably, let me scooch. That down there, all that is Kristen Hanna. We're a fan over here. The next book I got, y'all, and I got it because I watched the movie and I loved the movie. I thought it was hilarious. And I was like, you know what? I do want to read that book. Crazy Rich Asians, y'all. I was so excited to see this. I was like, oh yes, I would love to own this and read this. So I got this book for $2.95. So if y'all haven't seen the movie, you should see the movie. The movie's hilarious and beautiful. It reminded me of Coming to America, and one of the things I thought about in the wedding scene, because Coming to America had a beautiful wedding scene too. It was very memorable. But their wedding was gorgeous. The whole time, me and my husband are watching like, dang, looks cool. It was so cool. But it's about this girl who visits her boyfriend's traditional Chinese family, and it says she's expecting it to be relaxing, if not like a little dull, and it's anything but that. The people are so freaking judgy, so funny, so drenched in their tradition, in their culture, but also be like, you did this, you saying this, but you doing something completely, something else, but you want me to hold these standards. It was fun to watch, because in so many ways we are different as like a people, but in so many ways it's the same thing. We all have these same family members, we all put up with this BS, but we all still love them despite some of the things that they say and do. But yes, I'm excited to read this book, because I know that they're gonna have some things in the book that wasn't in the movie, and it's gonna make me giggle and kick my feet. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to have this. And then the last book that I got, which was also the first book I saw when I walked over there, is The Nickel Boys by Colston Whitehead. And I was like getting the sticker off in the car. It wasn't like gnawed off by like a dog or something. That's why it looks like this. But I wanted to keep it on here to show y'all that this was a Barnes & Noble's book club exclusive edition. But the book is brand new. And one of the fun things that I found about this book is like, when I buy my books, I'll have to do like a video on how I shop at the Goodwill when it comes to books and what I look for before I bring these home to my house. But anyway, when I was flipping through the pages, this came out of the back end. And whoever had it had a news clipping of the Nickel Boys. And the title says The Nickel Boys. It's a searing reminder of what's not unthinkable. So this was cool. And it's long too. It's a clipping, but it's a long clipping. I was looking for a date on it, but I could not find one. But I read the Reformatory, and it's based off of the Nickel Boys in the Reformatory school that they were in. And I'm excited to read this. But I know this is one of the books to where I need to be in the right headspace to read this. I've been reading a lot of heavier books, so this might have to wait for a little bit. But I'm excited to have this. I'm excited to read this. I think the movie came out not too long ago. So after I read it, I'm probably going to watch the movie and do that. So one thing I forgot to tell y'all is I got all 4 of these books for $2 and some change from Waterfront. So you saw that they were all $2.95 each. But at our Waterfront, they do like this reward point system. And we go so much because I find a lot of my little girls' shoes from there. People be giving away Jordan 1s. They be giving away Adidas, like nice shoes from, or giving them to the Goodwill. And I get them for like $5.99. Hold on, let me show y'all one pair. Okay, y'all. Some of these are dirty because I need to wash them. She's actually been wearing them. I need to wash them again, actually. But I got these from the Goodwill. They're the, I don't know. I don't know shoe names. But my husband says these are really expensive. She got these cute little Adidas. She got these. These are from the Goodwill, but I was talking about Waterfront. But yeah, $4.99. We got these from there. And then these from there. Y'all, they have the best selection of kid shoes. And if you have a kid, you understand you're not about to go to the store every single time they need shoes, drop $60, $70, $80 for these shoes for them to wear for a couple months, or for them to put them on when they go to school, just for them to come home and they look like they've been worn for a year straight. Like, no. I'm not gonna do that. So that's what I mainly go to Waterfront for, and like buy stuff for her. So we had some points. She was like, oh, you got $10 off. Do you want to use them? Yes, I want to use them. So the books ended up being $2. So that was cool. The last stop I made for my birthday was what I've been planning on doing for my birthday anyway. It was to buy the 2 new books that came the 2 new books that I really wanted that came out, and I finally got my pre-order book like way later. Next, I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order another book. I got it off of Amazon thinking that it would come to my house the day it came out, and it did not. Like, I just got this book. But I digress. The main one that I knew I was getting was the new Sadiqa Johnson book. Because, duh, that's my girl. Which way am I going? I loved Yellow Wife. I love Yellow Wife. It's one of those books that is sad, and it's based in slavery times. So, you know, you don't want to read that a lot, but you need to be aware. But that's something that can be a comfort read, and I plan on rereading that every year. I cannot explain it, but if you know, you know. And then The House of Eve, I liked that book a lot. I did not love it nearly as much as I loved Yellow Wife, but it was really good. I learned a whole lot from it, and it made me side-eye I believe it was the Catholic Church, which, I mean, you watch one episode of Law & Order and you already like, But anyway, I got The Keeper of Lost Children. I'm not necessarily sure what this is about, but it does not matter because I am a Sadiqa Johnson fan, and whatever she releases is what I'm going to buy. I have some space for her right here on this shelf to get the rest of her books. It says The House of Eve takes us from the rubble of post-World War II Germany to an elite boarding school in Maryland where long buried secrets bind together a visionary woman, a heartbroken soldier, and a girl in search of her true identity. And the cover is so beautiful. I feel like it tells so much. I just don't know what it's telling until I read the book. That's one of my favorite things to do too, is read the book, and then after you finish, I find myself doing this a lot with Kristen Hannah, where I'll read the book and I'll sit back and be like, damn. And then you look back at the cover and then you see like all the small things that they put in the cover, and you be like, that was when, so that's why, I remember that one time. So that's fun for me. I love that. I'm happy. I'm excited about this one. This is the one I've been waiting for. This is the one I wanted to treat myself for my birthday and get. So the next book that I got, I wanted to get it, and then I was like, should I get it? Or should I just wait? Because I have not read any of her books yet. And I'm just going off instinct, man. Going off instinct. Book 2 will do it to you. You hear like one person talking about it, I'm like, oh, okay. So everybody's telling me how good it is. Even though you only heard one person say something good about it. But I know she's a seasoned author. She is a Black author, and I know her book just came out. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Because I just bought one of her books off Book Outlet too. And it sounded really good. Let me just show you the book, because I hate when people do that. But yes, I got Ken. Have I read anything from her? No. Did I still buy this book? Yes. It smells so good. Sorry. She has written an unforgettable novel that sparks with wit, intelligence, and deep feeling about two lifelong friends whose worlds collide in the face of a devastating tragedy. That's all I need. I'll get it. I got these two books from Barnes & Noble. I had a gift card that I needed to finish using from Christmas. And they had a sale with these. They were both $3 off. So, yeah, I got these two books. And then the last book I got, the book that I was telling y'all about that I pre-ordered and then I didn't get the day it came out. I was upset about it, but it's fine. It's fine. It worked out fine because I finished the book that I was reading and this came like right after. So, Where the Wildflowers Grow by Tiara, I think that's how you say her name, Tiara Shelton Harris. Look at the side. It's so pretty. Very beautiful. I love me a good colorful book. And when you look at it, you're like, oh, this is so sweet. It's probably one of those like fluffy, maybe romances book. Yo, it started off, this lady right here, she was in prison on the bus. They was transporting her somewhere and the bus ends up crashing. I think this is on the back of the book too. So I'm not telling y'all nothing y'all ain't already know, because I'm not that deep into it. But I read all this the first day I got it. So it starts off like it's going to get you right to the point. It's really good so far, but I have all her books because I love her. This is another one where I don't have to read the back. Just tell me you're coming out with a book, I'll buy it, okay? But anyway, yes, the book, I think, falls off this ravine into this like lake, and everybody ends up dying in the lake except her. But while she's experiencing this trauma, she starts remembering things that she was taught when she was a kid. And then you start uncovering some of her life when she was a kid and some of the things that she experienced. And it's really good. That's all I'm going to say about it, because first of all, I just started it. But it's really good. And she knows how to write a story. And it be her stories like I've never heard before. It just be the most randomest stuff. And I'm like, wow, that was really good. I love her. She's right there. That's her. I love her so much. And she writes really good. If you have not read One Summer in Savannah, you should read it. Check the trigger warnings, but you should read it. The other book that she has. Here, let me just grab them. This is One Summer in Savannah. After that, she came out with this, Long After We Are Gone. And as soon as it came out, I went to Barnes and bought it. The book was really good. Loved it. Loved it so much. This book reminded me, if you like S.A. Cosby, but a certain S.A. Cosby. If you liked All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby, I think you'll like this. And I don't know why I draw a correlate. Maybe because they're in like this older town, and all the people in the town has been there for like a long time. And if you like, this book kind of reminded me of Queen Sugar, because of the whole land situation that you have in this book. But if you like those two things, you'll really like this, Long After We Are Gone. So yes, that's all the books that I got. I had a great birthday. I spent time with my husband and my daughter, and we made, show y'all. Oh, this, dang. We made friend bracelets, best friend bracelets. Mine says mom, but you can't see it. But anyway, that was it. That was all the things that I got. I had a really good birthday. I can't wait to put these books on my shelves and then continue reading my books. I don't know what I'll read after this book, Where the Wildflowers Grow. I don't know if I'll be like, whew, I need a romance. Because if I do want a romance, oop, I'm coming for you right there, the Lauren Lacey book. Because I still haven't read it yet. And I want to get into it. So it's probably going to be read sometime this month. But I don't know if I'll be in, I need a break, I need a romance mood, or I want to jump right into Keepers of Lost Children or Kin. So we shall see. Or Dear Edward. I don't know. But I'm excited. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying tuned. I hope you guys come back so we can talk about more books. Tell me what y'all want to see. Tell me what I should read next. And thanks for watching. Bye.